the leak that makes people question. The camera lens coverings show how far the phone will go in the future. Apple is aggressively planning the iPhone 17 range for September 2025. The iPhone 17 Air is getting a lot of attention since it is just 5.5 millimeters thick, making it one of the most interesting versions predicted. For the last several months, there have been more and more rumors about this model, especially concerning its technical specs and price. There have been additional leaks regarding its look after the doubts about the chip it would have. New information has recently been provided about the colors of the basic iPhone 17 and Air. These facts originate from photographs of color-coordinated camera lens covers, apparently matched to Apple's approved shades. Everything is consistent with the prior information, except for one item. The latter leaves the uncertainty over a translucent iPhone 17. Here, 5 colorful variations for the regular iPhone 17. According to these fresh pictures released by Tipster U1122, the original iPhone 17 will come in 5 various colors. You'll have your selection of black, blue, green, purple, and silver. These lens covers clearly display all 5 hues lined up side by side. The green and purple hues had previously been the subject of prior disclosures in June 2025. Observers then anticipated that Apple would only maintain one of these 2 alternatives for the final release. The Apple brand finally appears to have elected to combine both hues into its normal assortment. As indicated in the title and intro, the photos depict a translucent casing. However, this is likely a regular option only accessible for cases. Apple will not create a transparent iPhone like nothing. A more restricted palette for the iPhone 17 Air. For the iPhone 17 Air, the ultra-thin variant, the palette is significantly more restricted with just 4 possibilities. According to the same source, you will be able to buy this model in black, light blue, light gold, or silver. These hues stay consistent with earlier speculations concerning this model. The blue hue was released a few days ago, and it appears extremely light. The new photographs do not enable us to validate this feature 100% with confidence, but it looks to correspond. Manjin, who is behind the previous leaks, also says that a blue or sky blue hue might find its way to the Pro models, but its trustworthiness is routinely questioned. It's worth mentioning that Tipster U1122 also doesn't have a flawless track record when it comes to predictions. He notably incorrectly stated that Apple had abandoned development of its own 5G modem, despite though it would power the newest iPhone, which Apple introduced in February 2025. Whether you're using an iPhone 6 Plus, an iPhone XS, an iPhone 12 Pro, or even an iPhone 16 Pro Max, you are undoubtedly looking forward to seeing what the iPhone 17 series has to offer. Yes, some of you prefer to hang on to your iPhone for as long as you can, and others of you, given the financial means to do so, will update every year. The impending new iPhone series is projected to consist of the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, or whatever name Apple uses to its ultra-thin model, the iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max. Here's when you should expect Apple to debut the iPhone 17 series, according to Mark Gurman. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, writing in his weekly Power on email, says that he anticipates Apple will conduct the 2025 iPhone event during the week of September 8th. He also noted that Apple normally likes Tuesdays while avoiding Fridays. While Monday, the 8th of September, is a possibility, Gurman feels that Tuesday, the 9th, or Wednesday, the 10th is more likely. Friday is out, as Gurman noted out, and Apple likes to respect the anniversary of September 11th by not releasing new iPhones on that day. Some of the speculated modifications include employing the new A19 application processor, AP, on the non-Pro iPhone 17 variants. The iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max will be powered by the A19 Pro AP. Both chipsets will be fabricated by TSMC utilizing its 3rd generation 3 nanometer manufacturing node. While the iPhone 17 basic model will purportedly be equipped with 8 gigs of RAM, just enough to run Apple Intelligence. The other 3 iPhones are said to arrive with 12 gigs of RAM. The additional amount of RAM on the ultra-thin iPhone, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max should contribute to enhanced multitasking, quicker switching between applications, and the ability to keep more apps running in the background before the phone's performance is harmed. The iPhone 17 reportedly boasts a 6.3-inch display, up from the 6.1-inch screen of the iPhone 16. The iPhone 17 Air will allegedly feature a 6.7-inch screen. The iPhone 17 Pro will equal the 6.3-inch display of the iPhone 17, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max will have a 6.9-inch screen. The rear camera array on the iPhone 17 is said to comprise a 48 megapixels wide camera, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide camera, and a 24 megapixels front-facing camera. The iPhone 17 Air is rumored to come with a single 48 megapixels wide camera on the rear. It will be the same wide camera employed by the iPhone 16 model. The slimmer design leaves less capacity inside the gadget for multiple back cameras, and the front-facing camera will weigh in at 24 megapixels. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max variants might include a trio of 48 megapixels sensors behind the wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto cameras. The phones will also include a 24 megapixels front-facing camera. We've seen many renderings showing off new back camera modules for the impending new iPhone range. At this point, it would be more shocking if Apple maintained the same square design for the camera module, situated in the top left corner of the back panel, utilized since the iPhone 11 series. A new rumor sees the iPhone 17 Pro Max, for the first time in iPhone history, packed with a 5,000 mAh battery. Previous rumors suggested to anticipate the iPhone 17 to arrive with a battery close to 3,600 milliamps and 3,700 milliamps for the iPhone 17 Pro. The iPhone 17 Air, constrained by its interior size, will allegedly sport a tiny 2,800 milliamps battery capacity. When you have a second, circle the week of September 8th, which is when we might see the iPhone 17 series revealed officially by Apple. Apple's iPhone 17 Pro models will feature superior vapor chamber cooling, report. Apple's future iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are rumored to include vapor chamber cooling technology, according to a new leak. This research might signify a substantial leap in heat management for the company's flagship products, assuring greater performance under severe workloads. The newest report arises from the Chinese social media site Weibo, where tipster Instant Digital has stated that Apple would likely incorporate vapor cooling chambers solely to the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. This mechanism will purportedly aid in dissipating heat more effectively, especially to accommodate the A19 Pro socket, which is predicted to power the premium models in the iPhone 17 series. By incorporating vapor chamber cooling, Apple might increase heat dissipation and eliminate thermal throttling, which can damage performance during heavy activities like as gaming, video editing, and extended camera use. Currently, Apple's premium devices, the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max, rely on graphene sheets for heat control. However, the change to vapor chamber technology is likely to deliver greater heat management, perhaps establishing a new record for smartphone cooling efficiency. Additionally, the leak gives information on Apple's design choices for the next models. While prior sources claimed that the iPhone 17 range will include a thinner dynamic island, the current evidence shows that the display design would stay intact. This hints that Apple may favor internal hardware upgrades over dramatic visual adjustments for this edition of the iPhone. As typically, Apple has not officially verified these features, and more leaks or announcements may bring greater clarification in the coming months. With the iPhone 17 series set to appear in 2025, industry analysts will be keenly looking for any confirmation of these predicted changes. Apple is also anticipated to reveal some of the most substantial upgrades in years, including the debut of a brand new iPhone 17 Air variant, greater photography capabilities, and improved performance throughout the range. As per multiple media rumors, Apple is said to be planning to reveal a new Air model, following the design philosophy of the MacBook Air and iPad Air. The iPhone 17 Air is projected to be the slimmest iPhone to date, with an estimated thickness between 5mm and 6.25mm. After the iPhone 16 Pro debuted a 48 megapixels ultra-wide lens alongside a quicker 48 megapixels primary fusion camera, there's just one lens available to upgrade on the iPhone 17 Pro, and speculations claim the telescopic camera might receive a resolution upgrade, albeit it may come with a catch. Rumors suggest the iPhone 17 Pro will contain a 48 megapixels zoom lens, giving the phone a trio of 48 megapixels rear camera sensors across the board. However, that increase might come at the sacrifice of zoom capabilities, as a rumor suggests the new lens will offer a 3.5x optical zoom. The iPhone 16 Pro provides a 5x zoom. The front camera might be ready for an update, albeit that change will apparently happen for every iPhone 17 model. The true depth camera in this year's iPhones might employ a 24 megapixels sensor instead of the 12 megapixels, one Apple's relied on for years. New camera features normally don't leak out until right before a phone's introduction. The iPhone 17 Pro versions will acquire dual video recording capabilities. That means you'll be able to shoot video from both the front and rear cameras. The capability might be especially handy for FaceTime chats, where you can record yourself with the front camera while utilize a back camera to display what you're looking at to anybody on the other end of the video call. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.